Hi, everybody. What's up? My name is Enrique. I'm your host at Talk of the Town, and today we got a very special guest from the DMV. We got...
I am DDK. Blessed
Woo.
to be here.
There we go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, nah.
That's all I like to hear.
Yeah, not right at the gate. I love it. I love the energy, bro.
Thank you.
So we're going to start off with rapid fire questions. I'm just going to ask you some quick icebreakers and just give me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
All right, but so 3 things you'll take with you on an island.
All right. MP3 player, flashlight, and that little Wilson ball. Those are 3 things I'm going for.
Damn.
Not. Okay, the flashlight and the Wilson ball are not combined. I just need a friend on the island.
I didn't think that they were.
I'm just letting that be known off rip.
Damn. Next question. Favorite food?
Favorite food? You know what? I like a good Italian sub.
Okay.
It's simple. It gets the job done. You know?
Call me meatball marinara.
I know, just like the prosciutto, the fucking capicola, like everything on there, oil, vinegar.
Yeah. What's up?
My bad. But go ahead.
All right. What's your favorite song right now, if not all time?
Right now, Martyr by DDK.
Okay. All right.
All time, Runaway by Kanye.
Okay. Good pick. Good pick. What's the last movie you saw?
Oh shit. I forget the name of it. It was that movie on Netflix where the guy, it's Russell Crowe, and he like gets mad at a stop. He gets mad at a lady at a stop sign, and he's like chasing the killer the entire time.
Oh, what
It
the
came
hell?
out a couple years ago. It's fucking nuts.
Nah, I haven't seen it. I gotta check that
Fucking
out.
nuts. Yeah, bro.
Interesting.
It's fucking nuts.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing to do in the DMV?
Go to a Wizards game, watch us lose.
Okay.
Eat some wings with mumbo sauce. I love it.
All right, but so that was rapid fire questions. Let's get into it.
Hell yeah.
So, DDK, first tell me about your name. How did you come up with that?
So I was playing Roblox when I was a teenager, and I was playing Xbox, and I went by Dylan the Kid, DYLANDAKIDD.
Yeah.
And after a while, the homies were just calling me DDK, so
Yeah.
it stuck after that.
All right, that's what's up. That's calm.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was like an acronym or like your initials or what.
It could have been so much deeper, right?
Yeah, for real. All right. So, okay, DDK, tell me what got you started into music? Just what made you realize that you wanted to start making it?
I mean, I've been surrounded by music my entire life. What really got me to want to go, it was a specific experience.
Yeah.
I was in a mental hospital when I was 15. I prayed to God, and I said I need a purpose. After that, I started picking up the pen a lot more, started getting a lot more into it.
Yeah.
And now I do it for the kids like that. The kids who are stuck in those kind of predicaments, I do that for them.
No, that's what's up. Yeah, on DDKeys, I got to listen to it before it drops in a little bit. If it's not out already by the time you're watching this. And I gotta say, one thing I really like about your music is just the sheer vulnerability. I feel like a lot of rappers, a lot of people in hip hop, especially like us as men and male artists, a lot of the time showing that vulnerability isn't really something that's considered cool.
100%.
But I feel like it's very necessary.
It's
So
needed.
yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for sharing your experience.
Thank you so much, dog.
There's so much strength in vulnerability and in relatability too. But I wanted to say, like, what's your creative process like, especially considering you're getting so deep and personal in your music?
So I go off of feeling. I write a song every single day. So whatever I'm feeling in that day is what I'm writing and
Yeah.
I'm recording. So every single day, like, so when I made a song like one of my most vulnerable songs, Old Days, I wasn't trying to make that to be a record for everybody to hear. I was doing that because I really, first words, I feel like a burden. I feel like I'm worthless in that song. I felt like that in that day. So I wrote that. Yep.
Okay. That makes sense. No, that's what's up. I'm really interested in how the whole project came together because was it produced entirely by 88Keys?
So it was a real group effort.
Okay.
So every song has 88's touch on it.
Okay.
My boy Cat Lightning, who produced Shake Your Dreads by Sexy Red.
Oh, shit, that's crazy.
He was also on every single song, like touching it up. And it's just a mix of a bunch of different producers, different sounds, different times, all timed together by 88's.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about just the process of the tape in general. How did it, what was the idea that brought it together?
It was just... It was just doing those songs every day. Sometimes you get in a place I like to call album mode. It's almost like when LeBron's in the playoffs, he's in playoff mode. You know what I mean? And everything just kind of clicked together at the right time. 88 sound, all the producers, me being in this bag writing, it just clicked together really well.
Yeah. How long was the creative process? Like, how long did it take to at least come up with a somewhat finished version of the songs? Maybe not like mix and master type.
About a month and a half to 2 months.
Okay, nice. That's what's up. So, was this any different from any of your other projects in the past, like in terms of the creative process and how it went along?
A lot different. So my only other projects I have out at the moment are my Natural Selection 1 and 2. And in Natural Selection, it was they're more of only upbeat records. This has everything.
Yeah.
This has the upbeat. This has the vulnerability, as you were saying. This has the chill. It has everything you want in a project.
Yeah, no, most definitely. What would you say is one of your favorite tracks on the project?
Martyr and Gray.
Okay. No, that's what's up. Yeah. Okay. So, DDKeys. Firstly, how did you end up linking up with 88 Keys? That's what I want to know.
my manager linked up everything together, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my manager linked up everything together.
All right,
Shout
bet.
out Dre.
Word. Shout out Dre. Thank you, Dre.
Shout out Dre.
Okay. So, being from the DMV, you, let me rephrase that. Let me run it back a little bit. So, what was it like growing up in the DMV, rather?
It was hectic at times.
Okay.
Not only just growing up in the DMV, but growing up in the environment that I was raised in. In terms of, I was raised with my grandparents. We were like 10 deep in the crib at all the time. We had like my cousins in there, my dad. I wasn't raising my father or my mother, so it was my grandparents all the time. So growing up in the DMV, we were in a different part. We were in Southern Maryland, but I also lived in the city. So I lived in DC as well. So I got to get kind of the best of both worlds, if you will. So it was hectic, but it taught me a lot, and it taught me how to be a man, to be honest, at a very young age.
Okay, no, that's what's up. What's the difference between Southern Maryland and DC? Is it more so like rural to city kind of vibe?
Yeah. It's a lot more. I mean, there's a lot of people who come from the city that are down there, but in Southern Maryland, it's a lot more rural, a lot more. You can't take the metro in. You gotta take the bus to the metro. So like the DMV is all connected in terms of if you could take the metro everywhere throughout, like that's how it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that one's not connected by the metro.
Okay. Who are some artists that you were listening to growing up that have really continued to just show through in your sound, or even that you just continue to return to this day?
Kanye, obviously. Kudi and Mac for the vulnerability.
Okay.
Cole and Doom.
Wow. MF Doom. R.I.P. to the GOAT.
R.I.P. man.
Damn. All caps when you spell the man's name.
Facts. All caps.
No, that's what's up. I definitely hear that too. You're very, very heavy on lyrics. You know, I gotta say, like, you say a lot. You say a whole lot, but that's not necessarily a bad thing either. You know, like I feel like your music is very lyrically dense, but your lyrics are nice to enjoy, and especially if you want to get like really analytical with them, you can go ahead and break it down because I feel like your narrative ability is also really good too.
Thank you, man. That means a lot.
Yeah, of course. How would you rate DDKeys in comparison to the rest of your projects? Or previous projects, rather?
It's on a different level. So if we're putting the natural selections at like a 7 or an 8, this is a 10 because it's a real project. Yeah, that's the difference. It has the depth. The other ones were me just they were EPs where I was putting songs together. This is a project, thematic. You know what I mean? You can go through it. Like I said before, you can get all the feelings that you want out of a DDK record. No,
most definitely. Okay. So once DDKeys comes out, are there any plans for a deluxe, or is it kind of just going to be its own project?
There'll be plans for a deluxe as well. Yeah?
Okay.
It's gonna be
so let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So deluxe, I couldn't really tell because it was on Untitled, but are there features on the record too? I thought I heard at least one other voice that wasn't yours.
There's a couple. They're mainly background vocals and stuff. There's no like verse features or anything like that.
Got you.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. And
DDK record.
Got you. So there might be features on the deluxe version.
There could be.
Very interesting. Something to look forward to. All right, but so we're in 2025 now. Yes, starting off the year with the DDK record. What else would you say is on your agenda for the year?
Just grinding.
Yeah.
More music, more like I said, if I'm doing it every day, there's gonna be a lot more coming out.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of me being able to do it every day, and for the past like 2 years doing it, is that there's a backlog of DDK music. We're about to flood the streets. Yeah.
Say that. All right, but so back to the New Year thing one more time.
Yep.
With it being a new year, new possibilities on the horizon, claim it now. What are 3 things you want to happen, or rather you know are going to happen this year?
Let's go. 2 million monthly listeners. Every song on DDKeys having at least 5 million streams.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say a viral moment. Put that in parentheses.
Quote unquote viral moment.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right, bet. Is there anything else that you feel like we need to know, or anything I'm not touching on, or anything you want to say while you got the mic?
Yeah, one thing I will say is I said I do this for the kids like me. If you're one of them and you're listening to this right now, you got a dream, motherfucker. I don't care what your mom says. I don't care what your dad says. I don't care what your girl says or your boss at work. Chase that shit and chase it like you can never fucking chase anything else.
DDK, thank you so much. Dap me up. Appreciate you. And it was solid.
Yeah.
Before we go, why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
At DDK Don't Play on all socials. DDK on all streaming platforms. Peace.